Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud. It does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always preserves. Love never fails. Now these three remain: faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love. It was the end of the summer cruise season in the Mediterranean. Neither was looking for love, but James found Natasha struggling with her bags in the lift as she arrived onto the ship to begin a contract. Always the officer and gentleman, James tried to help Natasha with her bags. He was instantly shot down in flames by the fiercely independent Kiwi lass. She turned down his help in no uncertain terms and stumbled out of view as she wrangled her bags away from the lift and towards her accommodation. Another coincidence, if you like, was their respective accommodations turned out to be in the same corridor. And so, James and Natasha constantly passed each other as they went about their private affairs. Natasha finally agreed to a first date. It was to be after dinner cocktails.
When she accepted the contract on the Pacific Princess in October 2017, we never envisaged it would lead to this day. One of our very frequent phone calls, she said, "I've met someone. He's a bit needy and going on his break soon." So I'm not interested, enough said. Yeah. A couple of weeks later, "Oh Mum, I think I've made the huge mistake. I really think I like him." We both said, "Well, if it's meant to be, it will happen."
In early 2021, James and Natasha asked me to write a letter. This letter. It was for James's emigration to the New Zealand. And I'd like to share with you a few words. And it was to do with our first meeting, Natasha. I finished the letter saying, "We said our goodbyes, knowing that James was very happy and in love."
Our messenger conversations while she was on the ship typically consisted of, "Oh my God, I need to tell you something," followed by audio call for 1 hour 34, or sending each other pictures of our views. Tash often sent me pictures of her at a beautiful location or of a view of the ocean from the cruise ship, and I often sent back a picture of the miserable weather in New Zealand to remind her that although she misses home, her adventures overseas would be worth it. And weren't they just? On the 2nd of February 2018, Tash sent me a picture on Messenger. It wasn't a photo of her view or of her in a tropical location, rather it was a picture of a boy. A tall boy, as he was described by Tash. The photo was a screenshot she had taken of a picture he had posted on his Facebook page. The photo was followed by a lengthy audio call, which I can only assume was her filling me in on who this mysterious man was. And the boy was, of course, James. A few weeks later, a trip to Dubai sealed the deal for Tash and James. I received many messages during this trip, of which I absolutely cannot share here, but what the messages definitely showed was that she was absolutely falling in love.
James, I invite you now to read your vow to Natasha.
I, James Terence Lawrence, take you, Natasha Hammond, to be my legal wife. Tash, you are my human. You are my best friend, the love of my life. I would be lost without you by my side, and so I vow to be there with you through the good days and the bad ones. As we travel through life together, I will always respect you, support you, and love you until our last day.
Tasha, I invite you now to read your vow to James.
Okay, wait. I, Natasha Hammond, know we joke that I have a concrete heart. But, James Terence Laurent, my love, while blood is running through it, here's my vow to you. A good relationship is a constant dance of commitment, compromise and communication. I believe we have perfected all of those. I also believe that we are meant to be. Especially after the past turbulent 2.5 years, we've persevered through everything that was meant to tear us apart, but we've come out even stronger than before. I may have been a bit slow to see what was right in front of me, but you came exactly when I needed you. I could never want anyone else. You are it for me. You are my best friend, my confidant, my soulmate. You know how to cheer me up, but more importantly, you know how to calm me down. We have our imperfections, but we are perfect for each other. I promise to trust you and respect you for the person you are. I promise to treat your needs, interests and goals as I do my own. I promise to grow and change alongside you, to become the people we are meant to be, together. Life is tough, but I want to marry you and love you every day through every bump in the road. We finally made it. I cannot wait for the next chapter of our lives. I'm always going to be here, loving you with everything I have.
You have publicly expressed your love for one another through the commitment and promises you have just made. It is with these in mind and through the legal authority vested in me that I pronounce you husband and wife. You have kissed 1,000 times, maybe more, but today the feeling is new. No longer simply partners and best friends, you have become husband and wife and can now seal the agreement with a kiss. Today your kiss is a promise. James, you may kiss your bride.